Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of 360 Chat. Today I'm with a regular. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, it's Tiana. Yeah, I'm back again.
Period. When Tiana's here, you know it is a
Deep one.
deep one. It has to be a deep one. So yeah, today we're speaking about friendship and money.
Yeah. Very deep one this
Very
time.
deep one. Tiana's seen the questions. Normally I don't let people see the questions because it's like I want you to be surprised, you know, element of surprise.
Yeah.
But I said yeah, Tiana will see the questions.
I didn't go too far, I just looked, scanned them a bit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to, start preparing. Yeah.
Preparing what?
Just start thinking, when you think too much about it. So I just thought, let me let it just flow.
First.
Yeah.
Cool. So, with that, we're going to get started. I feel like this is an important topic though.
Yeah, it is.
Because I feel like money's just spoken a lot. Like, money's spoken about a lot now.
Yeah.
In this gen.
Yeah, especially as we're getting older.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
And I feel like friendship and money just come together because...
We kind of need it. Yeah, it has to
Especially as girls.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much to pay for. So much to pay for. So it is definitely an important topic.
Yeah. So that's how we're gonna get into it. You guys should watch this with your friends, and just speak about it with friends, see how they feel.
Yeah.
Have a cheeky discussion as well.
Yeah, definitely have a discussion with your friends. Make sure that everyone's on the same sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. So, cool. First question, is it's basically about awkwardness.
Okay.
With money, because I feel like money's just an awkward topic.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a taboo topic.
Yeah.
I feel like people always avoid it.
Yeah, I agree.
Always. So, why do you think that is? What do you think is the reason?
I think, personally, not pride. I don't think pride is the word. I just think I find it very awkward. You don't go around telling people, oh yeah, this is how much I have. Do you know what I mean? That's just not a normal thing that we do, especially as girls. Nobody's really doing that. But I just feel like it's so weird because you don't really think about how much money people have or how much money, you just think, oh yeah, we're doing this, everyone can do it. Do you know what I mean? No one really thinks about it. So I just feel like it's just something that you don't speak about. Nobody asks when you get a job, oh yeah, what's your salary? No one really does. Do you know what I mean? Or when you're work, oh, how much did you? No one does that.
Yeah.
It's just it's not really something that we speak about. It's just something that we know. We need money. We have money.
Are we talking about within our friendship group?
In general, yeah.
You'd be surprised, I feel like some people actually do
Ask.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, you got a new job. How much is it paying? Stuff like that.
I just don't think. If you want to tell me, you can tell me.
Yeah.
But I don't think for us anyway. No one's pocket watching, so no one's gonna be oh, this is how much she earns. No one really cares enough to want to pocket watch. But I just wouldn't ask because I don't think it doesn't make a difference to my life. As long as you've got a new job, you're happy with the salary, you're happy with why I'm asking you how much you earn.
Because especially our friends, I feel like we won't accept jobs that won't make sense.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's there's no need for us to even worry or to even pocket watch. I just don't think it makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why it's awkward though, because there are people that pocket watch. So it's kind of in fact, how would you define pocket watching?
Somebody who's just pocket watching. What is pocket watching? Somebody who's just bare, not on you about money, but in your business. When it comes to money, you don't need to see or know how much, or why am I spending? You must have money. You're buying this, or you, obviously in a jokey way, when you're gassing your friends, not the new thing, okay, rich girl, but you're not doing
that's
it
different. That's
in
different.
A way where it's no, you having the money to afford this, or oh, so how do you get that? Or how much of your paycheck do you spend? Obviously, no, I've never been in a situation where anyone's ever done that to me.
Yeah.
I feel like pocket watching is just in my business too much about my money.
So how do you? Oh my days, that's was it in school? People how do you even afford that? Everything was in school. Someone said that to me before. They were like, how do you even afford that? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what
What's
are
your
you talking about?
business?
Like,
Yeah.
what is your business? If I bang S, then what? Like,
We can do.
what are you gonna do? I don't bang S, by the way, please. But literally, like, yeah.
I don't know, I feel like that's just a weird thing. And I just think we never have to really worry about it. Like, no one's really gonna,
Yeah.
like, none of our friends anyway. Like, that's just weird. Like, maybe when they leave a job, oh yeah, like, this is how much I made. Or if it's like something, like, let's say right now we were on 100k, like, we might share it, but it's like, because it's a milestone for us, especially our age, like, oh wow, like, this is how much you're earning from your job. But I feel like if I'm just on like a normal salary, I don't mind telling you, but I don't think anyone needs to ask. Like,
I don't think it's like anyone's business.
Yeah.
Unless you feel comfortable. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I was like on 100k, if I was on like 6 figures, if I was making a lot of money, then maybe I'll be like, actually no, I wouldn't even say anything, because I feel like that's when some people might take the Michael with it, and they'll be like, oh, they'll always come to you, basically.
True.
Things.
But just, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I haven't thought about it. Like, I just feel like I'd be okay. Like, no one's going to take the absolute piss. Like, maybe they might come to you a bit more, but...
Yeah, because they know that you have it.
But I don't think anyone will take the piss too much. Because you're still asking for something at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think we're all, like, respectful. Well, for us anyway, I feel like everyone's, like, respectful. Like, no one's going to drag it. But, yeah, I don't know. I just think money's just a bit like...
Yeah. I don't know why, like, it is such an awkward, like, topic.
Yeah. I feel like it should be normalised to speak about, especially given that we are a close-knit group of friends. Or, like, anyone who has a close group of friends or a close friend, like, it should be normal to speak about it. Not in a way where it's like, oh, yeah, like, this is how much I earn. But, like, just, I don't know, like... I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you mean. I feel like it shouldn't be awkward.
Yeah.
But
it's just weird.
Yeah. I feel like because people have that feel of, oh, like, I'm going to be pocket watching type thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I speak with my siblings, or, like, my sister, she's always speaking about, okay, like, I know how much my sister earns, and I feel like she knows how much her friends earn as well. So it's like, they have that, I guess, money transparency between them.
I don't know
and stuff.
if it's, like, I don't think I have a fear of pocket watching. I think people might. I don't think, like, I care or I think about my friends in that way, like, anyone's gonna... I don't think that's the issue, like, for me personally. I just think... I don't know, like... I don't know. I don't mind, but I just feel like we just haven't had a conversation where it's, like, we've ever needed to or ever had spoken about. I just think it's just an awkward topic, like... I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually know what it is.
I don't know what it is either.
I just feel like, as you said, it's a taboo topic. Like, you either are very open about it or you're not.
Yeah.
And just because you're not open about it doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It just means that it just might just be how you are. I feel like there's a lot of things that people might just not be open about, and money just might be another one of those things. Like, I feel like if you're not open about a lot of things, you're just probably not going to be as open about money. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel I'm quite to myself, so when it comes to that, I feel like that's probably the last thing I'm thinking about sharing. Yeah. Because I'm already to myself anyway. So.
Yeah. I feel like it's something that people just keep close to themselves. But, I mean, no. But I'm happy that we don't have that, like, in our group. I can't lie. What was it? Yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. When I came to you about the whole thing, I was like, at first I was like, oh, okay, it might be a bit awkward, like, speaking to her, you know. But I was like, I should be able to speak about this with my friends, like.
You know what, I love it when people speak to me about it. Like, I genuinely love when people come to me, and even if you just ask me for a favour, I love it. I just love it. I feel like you trust me, and I feel like you feel comfortable enough to share that with me. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm somebody who, if I have 1 pence in my account, I'm probably not going to tell anybody.
No facts.
Do you know what I mean? I'm probably,
you will never know.
Even if I have a million things to pay for, like, and I'm genuinely on my knees down bad, I probably won't go to my friends. And it's so bad because we are so close. Like, I'm close to all of my friends. I know that there's people that I can go to and they'll do it in a heartbeat. But so when people come to me and it's like, oh yeah, like, Maria's can this, or like they're talking to me about a situation, I genuinely feel like, wow, like, why am I not like this? Like, I love this. I genuinely love it. Like, I feel so happy because it just makes me feel like you trust me.
Yeah.
And we actually are that close. Like, it's not just in my head that I love you and I will die for you. Like, you genuinely are that close. You know what I mean? It just makes me happy. Like, I don't know. Like, I love it. I feel like it's a new level of friendship that opens as well.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I think the response of the person is always important. Like, no one's ever going to be like, oh, like, what's up with you? Like, why?
Do you know
what I mean? Like, everyone's just going to be like, oh, like, hear it. Like, you know.
The thing I like about, like, our group is that everyone's very understanding. I feel like everyone that I've spoken to anyway, they're very understanding.
Yeah.
So it's like, that fear is not really like there.
Yeah.
I guess. And I feel like with us, so you've been speaking about money since we were in year 10.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like if I was to ever speak about, like, if anyone wants to know how much I earn, or if anyone wants to know how, I guess, down bad I am, it will always be Tiana. Like, we've been speaking about it for too long.
Yeah.
And I feel like when it comes to it, you're just probably like just my go-to to speak to about it and make it gay. But yeah, I feel like out of everyone in our group, probably you or Liz.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I just need to grow up because, I feel like it's okay to like need to rely on your friends for anything. And I feel like me and Sadie were having this conversation and I don't know, like, even if it's just little things like, oh, like, I'll pay back, like, even if it's tomorrow or in 2 seconds, or can you just do this, I'll send it to you like in 5 minutes. I just hate it. I hate the idea of like having to give it back. Not give it back, but like owing someone. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's like, oh yeah, I'm out right now, can you just pay for this and I'll send it to you when I'm back? Or, I don't know, I really hate that feeling. I don't know what it is.
So I don't like owing, like,
do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't like it at all.
But it doesn't mean like, oh, like I'll give it to you like 5 years or 5 months. No, it could literally be tomorrow, next week, in 2 days. And then me and Sadie, she was just like, why? Like, it's not deep. Like, it's not like you're running away and you're never going to give it. Like, you will. Do you know what I mean? And it can be literally like the smallest amount. And I'll just be like, oh, like, I don't know. But I feel like maybe I just need to grow up. Because it's not that deep. Like, she's just like, it's not that deep. Like, we're actually friends. Like, we're actually close. Like, it's not deep, but
anyway, I don't think in our group. I don't think I've like, even though I know I could, but I don't think I have. Maybe I should
have what? Sorry,
like gone to anyone and be like, oh, like, can you borrow this?
Yeah.
I think because of my siblings, that's why. I think before I'd go to you guys, I'll go to my siblings because like my siblings. First of all, I know I have to pay that.
Yeah.
And second of all, it's like I don't know, like. I feel like I wouldn't want to trouble you guys knowing that I have my siblings as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I get you.
But it is, I guess in a way, it's not that deep.
Yeah, I think more time it's like, if somebody ever was to come to me or whatever, it's not like you're saying, oh, I'll give it back to you. Like, I don't know, there's always a day that you're going to be like, oh yeah, like when I get paid in a month or when this happens, you know what I mean? And it's not, I don't think it's deep because no one's ever taken the mick and said, oh, do you know what, not this month, I'll give it to you in 3 months' time. Like, you give it back, and I don't feel like, especially as friends, I've never had to chase anyone, or never
it's true,
feel like I would need to chase anyone because it's not, like, it's just not, we're friends, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like I trust you guys enough to know that you'll pay it back when you say you'll pay it back. Like, I know, like, you guys won't take the mick.
And I feel like even if, let's say, you didn't give it back that week, like if I remind you the next week, I know you're probably going, oh my gosh, I just forgot, I'm sorry. Like, it's not like, oh, like you're still chasing me for that, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna just give it back. And I think it's just about having friends that can rely on you and you can rely on them. Like, I know that I can rely on you to give this back to me and you can rely on me to give it, like, you know, if and when I can, like, I will. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, we don't need to like grow up and, you know, speak to my friends if there's ever an issue. But yeah, just I hate that. I'm sorry.
I hear it, to be fair. That's even another thing. You know how there's this like whole, I guess, scenario that, like, say for example, your friend asks you for money. Say they ask you for like 200, and they said they're gonna pay it back in like, I don't know. They said they'll pay it back in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks have gone past. 2 months has gone past. They still haven't given back the money, but you see them on Snapchat abroad splashing money on the stripper's farm.
Too far. I just feel like...
What would you do?
Too far.
What would you do?
What are you doing? I feel like if you're communicating with me throughout that time, fine. I don't mind giving you time. That's not a problem. But if I give it to you and you're like, I'm going to get back to you in 2 weeks, I probably won't remind you until maybe like the 4th week because I'll give you a bit of grace.
Yeah.
And I don't need to chase you up for it. Like, it's not, like, do you know what I mean? I know you're going to give it back.
Yeah.
And if you've told me, oh, like, please just after this holiday, cool. But if you're literally avoiding me, oh yeah, like, I'll send it. You're not even giving me, and then I see that you're somewhere. Even if it's £20, like, you dragged it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously not.
That's when I'm going to start charging interest.
Like,
nah,
too far, like.
Every $1 you sprayed,
yeah,
that's £10 back.
I don't mind if you use my money to whatever. I don't care. Like, if you ask me for money,
whatever you want of it.
Yeah, it's not my business. But if you, I don't know, just start. That's taking the piss. Like, you've literally flown outside of the country, used that and thrown it on somebody.
And it's not even a small Europe. It's like Jamaica.
Yeah, drag. And I'm asking you for that money back.
Yeah.
And you're airing me, or you're not giving. You dragged it. You dragged it, and I feel like at that point I won't even chase you for it anymore. Yeah, I'll just say, "Brush, like, it's fine. Don't ever ask me for anything." Yeah. Because at that point, like, you just don't respect me, and I think you're not my friend from that point forward. Like, you don't respect me, and you can't be my friend. I don't mind if you need it for longer than you originally said, and what's going to take you a bit longer. Fine,
just communicate it.
Just communicate, like, simple. That's just such a. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Well, nah.
I feel like that's just so rude.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, it's so rude, and it's like, again, you don't respect, like, me, and you don't respect my time because I worked for the money.
Yeah.
So it's like,
even if I didn't, and I found that £200 on the floor, like, it's still mine. Yeah. Like, it's still mine. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I just think whatever it is, just communicate. Just communicate.
Please. Just communicate.
Don't drag it, because that's disrespectful.
Very.
That's disrespectful. That's not cool.
At all.
That's not cool.
And people do it. Like, people actually, like, it's not even a thing like, oh, okay, I made the scenario up, but it's not like, people have done it. Like, this is people's reality.
But then I don't know where you guys find these people from, because I don't know, I found all my friends in basically the same place, and
literally
all of them are normal. Like, none of them would ever do that, like, ever. So I don't know where you lot picked up your friends from, but put them all down, because you didn't pick wisely when you picked your friends. Because what? That's just, I don't know, maybe God just blessed us differently with our friends, because
I genuinely think God did.
Yeah.
Like, in all honesty, I feel like we speak about this all the time. Whoever I'm with, like, even when I spoke with Sadie when we done her episode on friendship, same thing. We said the same thing. Like, we got blessed with our friends.
We did. I feel like I was here for 5 days to wow.
No, literally.
Like
10 years going. Like, even 11 this year.
This year.
So
yeah. And some people have known people for longer. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love my friends. Sorry.
Literally.
Quick sidetrack.
Yeah.
We're
really blessed with our friends.
Yeah.
They're understanding, like, no one's judgmental.
Yeah, patient.
And I feel like, especially, like, the situation I guess I'm going through now, I feel like all my friends understand. And, like, no one's, like, said anything, like... Yeah. No one's really said anything.
Because I don't know, like...
Stuff like that.
I'm just trying to think, like, what could I even say? I don't know, like, what could I say?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't... And there's nothing I could even think of. Like, if you're coming and talking to me about a situation, firstly, you trust me.
Yeah.
Like, you feel comfortable enough to talk to me about it. So, what am I going to be like? Like, I don't know, why are you telling me? Like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm happy and I'm relieved that, like, okay, at least if you're talking to someone, at least do you know what I mean? You're talking to me, or you're talking to yourself. Yeah. So I think that's just the main thing. Like, you have to just look at it in that way. Like, I don't know. At least you've told somebody. Like, it's fine.
Outside of, like, your family.
Yeah.
And I feel like, just as friends, it's good for them to be aware. Because say, for example, like, going out. Like, these don't go out a lot, you know. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, they actually go out so much. Like, a bit too much. I'm not gonna lie. And they're so small. Like, I'm all for, was it spontaneity?
Spontaneity.
Yeah, I'm all for spontaneity, yeah, when I'm employed. But these lot, their ones I thought I was on that, these are on a different level. Like,
yeah.
So I feel like if I didn't tell you guys, that, okay, cool, whatever, I feel like I would have been like, what's going on, type thing.
It can just be seen like you just don't know.
Yeah, I just don't want to be out. But I feel like anytime I say no, there's like, you guys will know the reason, basically.
Yeah.
So it's good that, I feel like it's just, sometimes it is important to, like, I guess,
definitely
let them know.
Because people, like, I don't think it's good to go through things alone either.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good to go through things alone.
Okay. It's good, you know.
It's not good to go through things alone. So if your friends are aware, like, at least we know why. Like, we know, okay, like, you can't do this, or you can't because or something's going on, or whatever. Like, it doesn't even have to anything in life. Like, it's always good to just tell somebody so that people know, like, this is why. Like, not that, oh, you just don't want to be out with us, or you know, you're distancing yourself from us. Yeah, it's just like,
I feel like it's just good to let them know.
Yeah,
even if you don't want to say like everything. Like they don't need to know how much is in your account.
Yeah,
they just need to know, like, okay, cool, this or this or whatever.
I'm literally just going through something right now. Like, I can't, like, simple. Like, it's okay. And everyone, like, if you have good friends,
they'll understand.
You should do.
You should do.
Everyone will understand. If you don't, then I don't know. Come join us. I'm joking.
You better look at your friends' eyes. Literally, if you're watching this with your friends, just look at them like,
no.
Yeah. But yeah. But do you feel like, I feel like, especially with blackies, I feel like there's this stigma around, like, blackies and the amount of money that we should have to do certain things. Or, like, say for example, like holidays, everything has to be like black girl luxury. And, like, do you feel like that puts pressure on people within their friendship groups to, like, stay on a certain level of, like, I wouldn't say maintenance, but like a certain level?
Maybe, but
to keep up with, like, the image.
Maybe, like, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, maybe, because it's like, I don't know. I feel like with your friends, you should all sort of be on the same sort of path. So, like, I can't say I feel that pressure because it's like we're all on the same. Like, I feel like we're all very similar. Like, we all like to keep up with somewhat maintenance or whatever we get done, whether it's nails, like lashes, whatever. Like, there's something. But I feel like if there was one person who just, I don't know, maybe just didn't or never did, like, even when it came to holidays, like, nothing, like, fairs, do you know what I mean? Like, you might feel like, I don't know, but then I also feel like your friends should never make you feel like that.
Yeah.
Like, no one's ever going to be like, Tiana, why do you never have your nails done? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's not the case.
Like,
but if,
I know it's very rough right now.
Like, no one's ever going to say that, or like, Tiana, like, when we go out, like, how can you never get your hair done? Like, no one's ever going to say that to me. Like, because that's not the type of friends that I have.
Yeah.
And I think we all just want, like, I don't know, we uplift each other, like, we want the best.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like maybe, because if you're somebody who can't, like, afford to do certain things, or, you know, they want to stay here, but it's just kind of like, guys, that's too much for me, then maybe you might feel it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
not gonna lie though, I'm drawing Hajar out because me and Rochelle wanted to get braids for Dubai, She said, why are you getting braids for?
Yeah.
But that's just like, even though Hajar, you know Hajar, but I'm drawing you out anyway. She's like, why are you getting put on that wig? I'm like,
yeah,
are you real? But it wasn't for anything to do with, like, oh, because you lot are broke bitches or whatever. But it's just like, that's
it was just
how
kind of
it
like,
is.
why?
Yeah. But with, like, me and Rochelle, it's because, like, we just want that convenience. That's all that is, like. And I feel like Hajar's just like, nah, like, why are you taking braids to Dubai? But but to be honest, it's not as if, like, she'll cut us off for that.
No.
Like, it's more time. It's just a joke.
So
don't go for her. Don't come for Hajar. But we'll have the wig on for Dubai. It's fine.
We all will, unfortunately. But but I feel like, let's say that was serious. Like, she genuinely, why? Then you'll just be like,
that judgmental one.
But it was just kind of like, no, guys, like, what are you doing? Like, that's not the vibe.
Yeah, it's not the vibe. That's not the vibe type thing.
Yeah, but I think, I feel like, what do you think?
Well,
like,
my question.
Pressure,
I feel like, luckily again within our friendship group, like I said, like that just doesn't happen. But I feel like it could happen, like outside our friendship group, just in general. I feel like there is some sort of like pressure in general, to be honest, with blackies, especially girls, to be on a certain level of like, I guess, like maintenance or whatever. But yeah, I feel like there could be some people that if you don't have a certain look, then I feel like maybe people or certain type of people won't befriend you, if that makes sense, because you don't, I guess, suit their vibe. I feel like people very much do have friends for aesthetics. Like I've said this before and I'll say it again. I actually feel like people do. Yeah. And like if you do that, that's completely fine. But again, I just feel like that's also part of like social media and society.
It's weird though.
It is weird.
Like befriending somebody because
of how they look.
They're pretty.
Yeah. Pretty girls only. Like we're just like, our friends are pretty cool, but we've literally grown up together. Yeah. So it's like when we were in school, we weren't like, I'm gonna be friends with her because she's pretty.
That's just so weird.
Like I'm pretty sure I was collapsed in school. So like like, and I'm sure like like
me and year 7 and me now are two different
people. Like, if you saw me on the first day of year 7, it was horrid. You think like we're gonna I'm even surprised me myself. I'm even surprised with girls. I look like a village girl. On the first day of school, like it was actually so bad. But yeah.
Too far.
No, for real. I'll show you the picture. I don't think you remember. I remember. But what's it called? Like even when we got to sixth form, because obviously we're older, year 7 to like 17 is different. But
me sixth form, me and now are not the same.
Yeah, we're not the same people. But it's like we weren't gonna be like, oh yeah, we're friends with that person because they're pretty. Yeah. Or uni. To be fair, I actually barely made friends in uni, but the couple friends that I've made from uni, I wasn't like, I'm gonna be friends with her because she's pretty. It's just vibes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
So I feel like if you purposely go out of your way to be friends with someone just because
they're pretty or they have the same sort of money vibe as you, like you can be friends with, I don't know, people with.
But do you know there is this thing here that, and every time I speak to someone that's like, I guess they earn a lot of money, they're always like, you need to be in rooms with people that make way more than you, and you need to be friends with people that also make way more than you. So what do you think about that?
I agree, only because it will motivate you, and it will, when you're with like-minded people, you adapt and you 100%. Chase that as well. If you're in rooms with people who have no motivation or nothing, or they don't really care, like they just want to earn 12k a year, like you're not gonna grow, because you're gonna be capped at that. You're gonna think, like this is calm, like this is 12k a year is great, like do you know what I mean? But do you know, 12k is anyway. But if you're with people who earn more than you, you're gonna be like, cool, you're gonna get there. Then you're gonna go up and up and up and up. Then you're gonna. I agree with that, but I feel like it doesn't mean you can't have friends or be around people who earn less or don't have as ambitious goals as you, because their goals to them are still, do you know what I mean? Like, they're still their goals. But yeah, definitely, I feel like you should, especially as we're getting like a bit old, I feel like we should definitely make sure we're in. Okay? Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, I have tissue. Continue speaking.
So I figure my point.
Who have,
Yeah. We should, be in the rooms with people who earn more or are on our same path, or even do what we want to do, because it's going to motivate us to get there. And it's empowering. I feel like, especially when we get into our fields and more and like meet new people, like we're definitely going to have people who are doing their thing and we're friends with them and we see them, but it doesn't mean that you're my new friendship group. I'm not replacing my friendship, but it's just people who are like-minded and like, I don't know, I agree with that though.
Yeah, I do agree as well. However, I would say, like, if I do have a friend and they're stuck on this certain, how can I say it? They're stuck in a certain mindset of like, okay, this is like fine with me or whatever. I wouldn't say that I would drop them completely, but I would say like I would low key distance myself a bit.
Okay.
So say for example the 12K a year thing, like, oh, I'm happy staying there. I feel like I wouldn't drop you because I feel like that's just a bit mean. Yeah, but it's kind of like I would want to be around people more that have
goals.
Like, I don't think my goals are very big. Yeah. Although I'm creeping up, I guess, day by day, my goals are very big. So I feel like, and I can't be around people that'll be like, oh, that's not possible. Do you know what I mean? Okay, that's better. I guess that's what I was saying. I can't be around people that would always think like things are not impossible. So say for example I want to earn a certain amount of money in a month and they're like, that's just not possible. I can't be around that.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
That's just negative.
Yeah, like this negative energy. PVO, man. Because even the other day I called my cousin and we were just speaking and she was like she wants to retire by a certain age and my siblings were like, nah, that's not possible. I was like, it's possible. She's literally 20 and people can change their lives in 6 months. Yeah. So I'm like, it's possible.
It's possible.
Like, I will never tell someone that your goals are not possible.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like you can't afford to be around people who want to be stuck in the same position, have no like goals or ambitions, because it's just detrimental to you. Like it's just not beneficial. Like especially because like, even now, like we're doing all the fun stuff, but there's going to be a point where it's like we have to be more smart with how we're spending our money, and you can't be with people who just want to take spend. Like as fun as it is, like I feel like we all still have to remember that we have to be smart because there's going to be a day that we're going to be like, we had fun, but now where's that money gone? Like, we need it. So we still have to remember we're still we're still making a foundation, building our foundation, strengthening that, and gonna excel.
Amen.
But I feel like you can do both, but at a certain stage you have to remember you have to stay true to yourself, and just know to get what I want to get, I might have to do a year or 2 where I'm just in a hole and I'm working on myself.
No holidays. That time's coming, like.
But I agree. Yeah.
Time's coming.
Yeah. Because you have to, like, doesn't mean there's other things that I can do and there's other ways that we can still enjoy without being.
And I feel like, again, back to our friendship group, I feel like everyone in our group will understand that. If you don't have friends that will understand that, get new friends. Because I feel like there'll always be an understanding that, okay, cool, I need to buckle down so that I can reach this place. Like, and if that means, okay, cool, I can't be going Eden, or I can't be going Dubai, or I can't be going Jamaica, Ghana, or anywhere, like, then I feel like people will understand that. Yeah. Might be a bit sad, like, but is what it is, like, we know that stage is kind of among us, so it's got to be something that we do take seriously, and even if your friends don't understand, do it anyway, like, forget it. Because it's you, like, it's your life. Like, you can't be the one saying, oh, my friend held me back. Your friends didn't do nothing. Your friends didn't do anything. So your friends literally didn't do anything. You just got to, literally, just got to work on yourself. And then you can enjoy the fruits of your labour. Like, for real. Yeah. For real. Do you feel like you should share your goals with your friends? Like, tell your friends, okay, this is where I want to be. This is how much I want to earn. This is blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I feel like why not? Sometimes I just want to just do it and then share, but I feel like you should, like, even little things like driving tests, like, I would not tell her. So like, I lived with Marzi. She did not know. I would just go, come back. I felt. That was it. Or even still, like, sometimes I wouldn't tell her. Then when people, how many tests have you done? Like, we're just speaking about it here. But do you know what I mean? Like, but I should feel comfortable to have had these conversations because it's a goal. I want to pass by this time, or I want to have this, or I want to launch this business, or done this career, or we should still, it's not always the good stuff that we should. Obviously, goals are good stuff, but it's not always like the good stuff. And it also helps your friends keep you accountable. And I think that's one thing I've learned
Like, it helps your friends keep you accountable, because sometimes we're our own enemies of progress. And when we have people around us who keep us accountable, like, we can only excel, because then it even shows that your friends want the best for you as well. They want you to do well. Like, it's not just, oh yeah, like, party next week or this next week. They want you to do well.
They want you to progress.
Like, because if you do well, they do well, because it's like, this is actually my friend. Like, you know? Yeah.
And I guess, like, when you make it to a certain point, going back to, like, the whole, be friends with people that, like, earn more than you as well. Say I have a friend that earns, like, a lot of money or whatever, and because they're my friend, they will teach me, like,
how to get there
as well. And then, like, everyone's just teaching each other, so it's kind of like just good vibes.
You help each other. Like, that's how it should be. You should be around people who you just push each other to do better and motivate you and just help you. Like, if I learn a new skill, I can put you on. And or even it can benefit maybe your business, and I can do that skill for you, and now your business is doing good. I've got like a new role. That I don't know. I just feel like
Tiana's helping me 360, guys.
Yeah.
Every day we're animating.
Literally, social media, guys.
I forget.
Watch
out for Tiana though. Stuff coming soon.
Very soon.
Inshallah.
I think I remember when we spoke about like this. What sparked this conversation was that girl on holiday with her friends in America. I think she just came on the holiday with like no money, and I think her friend said that she was going to cover for her or something like that. And then she kind of ended up taking the piss and like just doing a lot of rubbish and whatever. And I can't remember what my point, but I
don't even remember like what happened, like with that, because I remember you like telling me about it, and I saw on TikTok, but I scrolled past.
The girl was basically saying how she was there for her friend's birthday. And she just felt like the girl who the birthday girl was paying for the friend. So like it was a birthday girl's birthday. They went on a holiday for her birthday. They had a meal. So like, okay.
I'm trying to like...
like, okay, me and you, it's my birthday. Goodness. It's my birthday. You're my friend, you're coming with me. I've got another friend called A. And so we go to dinner. You end up paying the tab because they say bye. They say that only one person can pay. A owes you money, but A is not sending you money. And she's my friend, you don't know A. And then on the trip, I end up covering for A and everything. And you notice this, and I think even one time maybe you covered for A. I can't remember the story. But then the girl's basically just like, how do you come on holiday? Like your friend's birthday holiday with no money. But then I was saying, but I agreed to cover for A. But A still owed you money from the dinner, from the night before. But they were basically just like going back and forth, like who's wrong, who's right. Like, is it wrong of you to go on holiday with your friends with no money and expect somebody to cover for you? Obviously, if I have an agreement with my friend that I'm going to pay for all your expenses on that holiday, cool. But like, you just might think she's taking the piss. So just basically saying like, what do you do in this situation? Like, how do you handle it? What's the right or wrong thing to do?
So would you, like in that situation, would you, because you're covering for her, so would you have to pay me then?
I was only covering for her holiday. I was not covering for her dinner. I don't know what happened with the dinner situation, why she didn't pay her the rest of the money. I think then they saw in her account that she only came on holiday with like $100 or something like that.
I think it was like 200.
And then she owed the girl like maybe 90 or something, but she was not paying her. I don't know why, but whatever. But I think because you're my friend, you're not her friend, I would just send it to you. Because it's like, I don't want you to have issues where you're not even friends in the first place. There's no reason that my friend should owe you money. Like, she should owe me, if anything. Like, I would just feel uncomfortable. Like, because then you're going to be annoyed at me as well. Like, why did you bring this girl on the trip? But like, they were just basically arguing, like, what should you do in this situation? What is a good friend supposed to do for somebody? And I don't know, I just feel like it was a weird situation.
What would you do?
If I was the birthday girl. If it's like, I really want you, well, obviously I would want my friend to come. I feel like, like, I wouldn't mind. But I think, I wouldn't mind. If I said, I've got you, like, it's fine, I'll pay. I don't expect you to pay me back, because if you can't afford it then, then why am I going to say to you a couple months down the line, give it back to me? Like, there's no point. If it's like an agreement and we've said, oh yeah, I'll give it back to you when I get paid next week or next month or when we come back from the trip, cool, that's different. But if I've said, no, I really want you to come, how about I just pay? Then we go, I'm good with that. Like, that's fine. Yeah. But I think also, they're basically saying like, how far is too far? Like, if she's the one buying 1 million drinks, knowing I'm paying for it, where's we go from here? Yeah. Because it's like, but I don't know, I feel like, again, your friends matter. Like, I know that none of my friends would take the piss like that. Like, I'm on my first drink.
I would even stop.
Like, do you know what I mean?
I'll get Coke.
Because I'd feel uncomfortable, like, taking the piss like that. Like, I feel like I just match your energy. If you're on maybe 1 drink, I'll be on 1 drink too. If you're on 5, maybe I'll be on 3, 4. Like, I won't drag you
too much, Like,
do you know what I mean?
If you're on 5, why am I on 15?
Yeah, like, no. I also think I'd still treat it like it's my own money. Yeah. Like, I know that I wouldn't want to be spending or not my own money, like extravagantly. Do you know what I mean? Because that's
like you're paying for yourself.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, literally. Like, but yeah. And also treat it like you've got a budget. Like, if your friend is paying for you, I don't think you should take the piss. Like, not a budget, but like, just know when we go out, I'm good with maybe 2 drinks max. Like, I don't need to drag it and say, I'm going to get 10 tonight or I'm going to get absolutely drunk. No, like...
Shots.
No, you shouldn't be the one leading. Maybe if your friendships are like that. But even still, I just feel like I wouldn't be comfortable taking the piss. I think that's taking the piss. Yeah. Like...
I wouldn't be comfortable.
There's a limit. Yeah, there's a limit. Like, be respectful. Like, it's still your friend. She's kindly offered to pay for you and cover your expenses, knowing that you're not able to. It's not a thing where, like, you just didn't want to come. Like, she's saying, I've got you because you can't get it right now. Yeah. Calm. Like, you should know that. I'm not going to take the piss because she didn't have to do this. She could have said, okay, cool, don't come.
Yeah. Like, it's not by force.
Yeah, but she wanted you there that bad. And you definitely wanted to go.
Facts. So, no one wants to miss out on a girl's trip, man.
Yeah, no. Especially if it's for her birthday. Even if it's not for her birthday, for anything. Like, you don't want to take the piss like that. But again.
And I feel like if you know you can't do that, like, if you can't afford the 15 drinks or the shots on a normal day, like on a good day, then don't take the piss. Then don't do that. I feel like when people realise that someone else might be paying for them, then they'll take the piss of it. But it's kind of like, I don't understand how you even function like that, because it's like, what the heck? Yeah. Like, even if I know my friend's got it like that, I wouldn't do it. Like, if my friend was like, on Jada level, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Like, I'm still not going to do that, because it's just...
It's still taking the piss regardless, because you wouldn't do that.
For yourself.
So... And if the roles were reversed, how would you feel? Yeah. Like, if you were the one covering me and I'm there ordering 30 drinks and you're only on 1, how are you going to feel?
Literally.
You're going to know I'm taking the piss. And you know I'm taking the piss because I'm not the one paying. It's not coming out of my account at the end of the day.
I'm getting pasta, you're getting wagyu beef.
Like, you'll be shocked when I leave and you're stuck with the bill, because that's crazy.
Stuck with the bill, you're washing plates, because I'm not for wagyu beef.
Yeah, like, if you start dragging it, like...
Yeah. You didn't even get 1, you got 3. Right. Start a main. And that was even like, when this woman went on a date with someone and she got so much food, she got like 12 oysters, ate it to herself, got more food. I think she even got more than 12 oysters, you know. I think she just got bare food, and the girl was looking at her like,
she was hungry.
Who's paying for this?
She was genuinely hungry.
And I think even after they said, are you paying for the bill?
I don't know, some people just don't have like
manners.
Yeah, like, just because especially if I don't know you like that. Yeah. Even if I do, I won't drag it, like, because I know I'm not going to finish half of that anyway. So what's the point?
It's like me going out and getting all the food, start and main dessert. Yeah. Like, knowing I'm not even going to finish it.
Like, you only really take the mick like that when you're not
even with your parents.
When you're with your parents. Because you know, like,
they're your parents.
They're paying. Like, I can do anything. But you're still not going to take the piss and rack up, like, a bill.
Sorry, guys.
So crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
It doesn't make sense. Sorry, guys. Hay fever's doing me right now. Let's put something in the pollen. But, yeah, I just don't think, like, it's right. What do you actually think about going on a girl trip with no money, though?
What do you mean, like, nothing? Or, like...
Like, let's say, like, everyone else brought, like, 800 and you brought 200 or 300. And say you're going to a place like Jamaica.
It has been quite a bit.
or like, okay, because I'm not gonna lie, Dubai wasn't even that expensive.
Yeah.
A place like Mexico. You're going to a place like Mexico.
I think you just gotta ask yourself why are you going?
Yeah.
And I think I would just hate to be in that situation because I'm gonna be pocket watching myself. Like I'm gonna be like, cool, this is this. I'm gonna be adding everything up in my head and knowing, okay, I just don't see a point. I think tell your friends.
Yeah.
Especially like if they're calm, maybe they'll top you up a bit. They might, do you know what I mean? Cover for you.
Yeah.
Or even just tell them, you know what, guys, I might have to miss out on certain things.
Yeah.
I think if you're open with your friends, it can work.
Yeah.
But I also just feel like sometimes missing out is better than.
Yeah, they're stressing out.
Yeah. I don't know, like, depends the type of person that you are. Like, for me, I would just feel uncomfortable asking my friends, like, oh, guys, like, or even telling you guys, I can't come out tonight like, on one of the nights of the holiday because I don't have enough for the rest of the trip. Like, I would hate that. Like, I wouldn't even. I'd rather not go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you just have to be for real. You just have to be so for real. Like, is it worth it? Like, yes, my friends are great and they probably will help me and pay for things. That's not an issue, but it's just, why am I going to put myself in that situation anyway? Like, things happen, things go wrong, and that's fine. And sometimes not everyone is going to be where they want to be at that moment in time. But you just have to be smart and just know, like, 200 out of 800 is crazy. Because there's a reason why we bought 800. We might not spend all that 800, but there's a reason why we bought it. Like, you don't know what can happen out there.
Especially when, like, you go to a certain place and you'll stay for more than, like, 4 or 5 days. So you're going for, like, 10 days and you're bringing 200. That won't even last in this country.
Yeah.
So
and that also depends what you want to do. Like, if you've got activities lined up, you know that's not going to cover the activities. Like,
literally. So, activities alone sometimes activities can be more than spending money. So, I'm pretty sure we actually spent quite a lot on activities, you know.
Yeah. I thought everything else was like not deep, but when you're doing certain things, like,
that's even another question. That is, it's not even like included. Basically, this is even going back to the whole like friendship and like how would you, I guess, like whether people are friends with people based on their money and stuff like that. So you're going on holiday with someone or your friendship group or whatever, and you're going to a certain country. And you know this country, you don't really have to spend that much there, but your friend wants to do up living life hiding the tax bracket. Like, what would you do? So say your friend goes and just like, no, but we need to like do it properly.
Who's we? I'm joking.
And they're like living as if they're drug dealers.
Let's just
take we have to get a rental. We have to get like a flipping Porsche rental, Rolls Royce rental.
Let's be guided. Like, we don't have to do the most.
Rent our own yacht.
I feel like you just have to set, you know, the vibe before you get on the plane. You know the vibe, but before you've even booked the holiday. Like, there's no way once we step there, the vibe is changing like that. Like, things can change. We might say, oh, we want to do this, and then when we get there, let's do something else.
Yeah.
But it's not going to go from, oh yeah, like, we'll just get a cab and like, we don't need to do this. We might just get a little small boat, and then we get there and you want to do the most, then
super big yacht.
The vibe can't change that quickly because
you touched down in the soil.
No, I feel like when you do get on holiday, things do change. Like, I feel like your initial plan will always change. You might find out, okay, this car is actually good, and you know, we can rent it out. But I don't know, just, you don't have to drag it. Like, there's going to be somebody who drags it, but you don't have to be that person that drags it. Like, it's not by force. Like, let's just be smart. Just because, let's be smart. Unless it makes sense. Yeah. Let's be smart. Like, let's not be silly.
Facts. No. Let's actually not be silly because, first of all, just stay within your tax bracket. I understand sometimes, like, you're on holiday, you want to do, like, you know, and I understand that you save for this, so it makes sense to, I guess, like, do what you normally wouldn't do in this country. But at the same time, it's like, why are you living like you're a drug dealer? Like, you're banging F.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about getting a rental every single day? How does that even make sense?
Yeah.
Like, how does that even make sense? What do you mean, like, you want to be going to every high-end restaurant every single day?
Sometimes that's
for
more
lunch and dinner. No, we literally, what do we even order again?
Popeyes.
We ordered Popeyes, and that was great.
Yeah.
I think the best food that I had out in Dubai was the McDonald's.
Didn't get to eat it.
You tried McDonald's?
I had ice cream from there, so.
Where did, because I ordered it to my room. I don't know where you guys were.
I don't know.
I think it was the day you lot went out and I had something to do, so I couldn't go.
I think we went to brunch. Not brunch, we went to a beach club.
Yeah, I think it was the day. Well, I'm pretty sure I ate. What time did you guys get back?
We ate, we went there. I think we got back like 6, 7, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was that day because I got some banging it up McDonald's, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. It was so nice.
This time, though.
It was so nice. Even like when we go again, I've told you, lot, I'm going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm going to Raising Cane's, and I'm going to Wingstop.
Yeah. Cause.
Like.
Yeah. But like we just don't drag it. Like we're not gonna go from doing. Yeah, we're gonna go to. I mean, we'll go out to dinners.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna say we're gonna go to like max 4, 3.
Yeah.
And go to like 10.
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like we're kind of smart with the way we do things.
Yeah.
Like if we were to go, like when we do, I guess, go to like dinners abroad and stuff like that, I feel like because the food is a lot, we just end up sharing food anyway. And it makes more sense.
Yeah, we just get loads of different things.
Yeah, we just get loads of different things.
Everyone just tries everything.
Most time we don't even finish it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I don't finish a lot of food out there, unfortunately.
But it's like, it
makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially like with a big group as well. But yeah.
It just makes sense, yeah.
I'm actually glad that none of you guys are like image girls.
Yeah.
Because then I'll be a bit sad.
Like, we all like our stuff, we all like nice stuff, but...
Yeah, these are like nice stuff. RIP my pocket in July. But these are like nice stuff.
We don't drag it, like...
Yeah.
We don't drag it. We'll get the nice... Yeah, we will get...
But I feel like with you guys, the reason why I say you guys is because I like nice stuff, but that stuff don't like me. But the reason why, like, I respect you lot is because you will... If you ever, like, say for example, birthdays, you know you can get it yourself as well.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna put something on the list that's like
you can't get yourself.
out of pocket.
Yeah.
Like not out of pocket, but like
just crazy.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Like so that's why like I respect it because it's like you guys know okay cool. This makes sense or this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know like if they don't get you can always get it yourself.
Yeah. It might just be things that we want but we just can't really bother to get ourselves. Like,
yeah.
Rather somebody get for us.
Yeah.
But
it might be a bit spenny, but I can still get it type thing.
Yeah, and I think we're just like smart in the way that we do things.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it makes sense. It genuinely just makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, love that for us.
Love that for us, bro. Still the argument I'm talking in July.
Right.
But is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, we're in June or July? We're in June. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. I feel like we could have had so much more to speak about, but we actually have to bring it to a close now. Is there any last words you would like to say to the people of 360 Chat?
Have good friends.
Yeah.
Have open conversations with your friends about money.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. If you have good friends, the conversation will never be awkward. It will never be uncomfortable. And it's good. It's good for bonding. It's good for getting stronger friendships, deeper. Opens a new door in your friendship. Yeah. Be around people who are like you or want to grow in a space like you, who motivate you. Don't be afraid to step out and say no if things are, you can't do it. It's okay. Just say no. Say you can't. Yeah. Like, if you have good friends, again, just have good friends. That's it. That's
the moral of the story.
Just have good friends.
Just have good friends.
Because without good friends, all of this just becomes so difficult.
Like stressful.
Like, you just, And good friends. Top life.
Good friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, I agree with what you said. Like, just be wise if you choose to be friends with him. And even though we didn't speak about it, the same applies for relationships as well.
Yeah.
Like, be with someone that you're able to speak about these things with.
Yeah, anything with, because all good conversations will come. And if you're with somebody, you can't call somebody your person or love somebody who doesn't like understand these sort of things or doesn't respect boundaries or respect these conversations, like what's the point? Like,
what's the point?
Yeah. Just don't surround yourself with people who are just bums, not bums, bums. So, because
bums.
Yeah, because it's just gonna drag you down. You're gonna be that's a story for another day. But yeah, just good people around you, good spending habits.
Yeah.
Still enjoy life because we're young.
Yeah, still young to enjoy life.
Yeah.
But still be wise on money as
very
well.
Very wise. And yeah, thanks for having me on there.
Thanks for coming on. Don't worry, she'll be back.
Very soon.
Very soon.
You guys think?
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. I love this.
Yeah, thanks Farty for coming on.
Thanks Maria.
Yeah. Make sure you guys like, comment. I'm not talking like this is YouTube. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
But
and share.
But on all the streaming platforms, make sure you guys like leave a comment. There'll always be a poll or a question for you guys to answer. Yeah, make sure you rate the pod as well. It's good to be back, season 4. Woo-hoo, better than ever. But yeah, stay blessed, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye, guys.